Okay, welcome to week 4, J210, all right? And guess what? This is also the beginning of Unit 2, and at the end of the week, you're actually 1/4 of the way through the course, okay? So be thinking about that. The course kind of picks up some speed now. We're getting a little bit more technology, all right? And we're getting more into kind of the visual aspect of the communications. You're actually going to be doing some creating beyond photographs. I find this a particularly fun unit. I did write the chapter material for this unit. Basically, what we're going to do in this unit is you're going to do two things. You're going to create a blog, all right, and then you're going to start doing photo editing. And my theory is that you never present a photograph that you haven't actually edited, okay? So we're going to create the blog as a visual communication exercise, and blogs are very, very visual, all right? They're a lot of fun if you've not done one before. Lots of people blog nowadays. You're going to create a blog, and then you're going to edit some photographs, put the originals as well as the edited photographs on your blog, all right, and then discuss the changes that you made. So now let me go over this. Item 4.1 tells you specifically how to create a blog. Okay, it'll walk you through the steps. It'll get you going. It provides all the software, everything you need. Items 4.2 and 4.3 in the learning module, I have them there because it helps a lot in terms of speed. If you don't upload giant pictures to your blog, it helps if you've kind of resized them first, gotten to more reasonable size. All your digital cameras take really large photographs, which is great for when you want to make prints. But for the web, you don't need as many pixels, is what it really is that we're talking about there. So pixels are discussed in this unit a little bit. They're discussed elsewhere in the textbook. But you don't need so many of them for your blog, so and they take a lot of time to upload. So I have you doing some resizing some of your pictures so they upload more quickly for you, and they make your blog work a little faster. So you'll be creating a blog. I show you some student blog examples. I show you a really cool photo blog. I've sent you some my own blog postings. All right, I do a lot of blogging for all of my classes. I think it's really fun, and I think it's a really important skill. You know, so much of today's writing and so much of today's visual communication is on the internet. You know, we're so internet driven nowadays. It's kind of remarkable. All right. Then, in addition to creating the blog, I mentioned you're going to be doing some photo editing. Now, some of you may already have photo editing software, and that's fine. That's great. Go ahead and use it. If you don't, you can download Picasa, which is an extremely simple Google tool that helps you edit your photographs. By editing, I don't just mean putting them in stacks. I mean actually working with the picture to what I call enhance them, to make them better, to make them more vibrant, to make them more focused. And Picasa has a good cropping tool in it. It has a good photo color saturation tool in it. So Picasa is a nice tool. All right. iPhoto on your iMacs probably already does some editing. All right, I mean, you probably have some features in iPhoto. You got to explore that. All of you guys, girls, ladies with Macs will have iPhoto on there. Play around with that. That's a photo editing tool. And then you PC users, if you have a relatively new PC, I know you for a fact you have Microsoft Office Picture Manager, and that does cropping, that does color enhancement, color saturation, that kind of thing. So what I'm saying is, all your photos always need editing. All your photos always need enhancing, okay? And particularly when we get to the end of the semester and you do your photo story, I do not want to see just plain shots in there. I can always tell when you just dumped them out of your digital camera and put them in the photo story. Don't do that. Take each picture that you're going to use, edit it carefully. Very, very important. It's just like writing classes I teach. I say, you know, revise your writing. Don't turn in your first draft, okay? Revise it first. So the blog's kind of technical. You like to get started on that early, all right? Very often students submit the wrong URL. I don't understand that. Please test the URL first. Make sure it takes you right to the home page of your blog, the opening section of your blog, all right? Test it, make sure it works, then submit it. I cannot grade your blog immediately, okay? Just because it's due at the end of 3 weeks, the URL is, all right? That's the Universal Resource Locator, the HTTP address. You've got to create your blog within the next 3 weeks, put the assignments on there, which are listed out in items 7.1 and 7.2. Get them on there, get them discussed, and submit that. But I can't give you a grade at that point because the blog we use all semester long. Okay, we continue to use it. I can't actually grade it until we get about 2/3 of the way through the semester, right after the history unit, when you're no longer using it. Okay, so you'll be continuing to use the blog throughout the semester, right straight up through the history unit. So the assignments for the blog are listed specifically in item 7.1. It gives you several photo assignments that you're supposed to post to your blog. Then item 7.2 is a little more complex, okay? I'm asking you to create a banner, to create a logo for your blog using PowerPoint. PowerPoint's also a very sophisticated web tool. It's not just a presentation tool, but it'll actually edit photographs. You can crop pictures in PowerPoint. You can change the color. You can enhance the color. You can enhance the brightness. So there are different things that you can do with PowerPoint that are quite sophisticated. So that's why I also cover that. Okay. So as usual, you know how to get a hold of me. Go ahead and look at item 9, please, in the unit, learning units, called Other Cool Stuff. If you download Picasso, you can use it as a photo album, okay, on the web. That's free, all right? You know, it's a Google product. So you can also use it to upload your photos, keep track of them that way. And then also Flickr is a very, very cool photo sharing account. I use Flickr for some reason. And you can actually make prints from Flickr. You can send it to CVS, you can send them to your printer, all kinds of things you can do. Flickr allows you to share your photographs across the web. Picasso does too, so it doesn't matter what you actually use. It's up to you. But I've been using Flickr for years and really, really enjoy it. So please, as usual, if you have questions, you know how to get a hold of me. But get into this unit early. It's a little more technical. It's a little more difficult. You want to get it right. You want to understand what a blog is, and you want to be using your blog regularly throughout this unit and the next several units until we're done with the history unit, okay? You'll be using your blog that whole time. I expect to see some very nice blogs. You know, if you look at item 4.4, I presented some nice blogs to you, some complete photo assignments. So please, item 7.1, those are your photo assignments that you're going to put on the blog. And then item 7.2 is a PowerPoint logo, a PowerPoint banner that you're also going to put on the blog. So it's kind of an intensive unit. It's a little more difficult than the last unit because it's more technical. There's more to think through, and I throw more new things at you. Okay, enjoy. It's a good unit. It's one of my favorite units, which is why I wrote the chapter. Okay, bye now.